Look, boy. Look, goddammit, you stop that shit now. You fucking now, boy. Don't tell me what to do.
Man, I hate him, man.
Okay. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, man. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's the way you get Timberlan'd up.
Yeah.
That's the way you get Timberlan'd up.
Word up.
That's the way you get Timberlan'd up. That's the way you get Timberlan'd up.
If this was my first impression, I'd be not impressed. This generation held hands and skipped a lot of steps. Don't need a nabby to find these people that I address. I had Rockaway in my dresser, these niggas rock a dress. Let's rewind to that play button that I would press. My Walkman never hopped off my hip. I'm hip-hop to death and seem to still be breathing. I ain't leaving till I'm out of breath. Wheezing, I'm still squeezing some speaking to get up off my chest. Don't toot horns, your hero, lukewarm. If we sparred, it'd be so hard to recover my shoehorn from his ass. I just laugh at the masses, I'm flabbergasted. The fact is that we had average so long we lowered the standards. I stand here as a standout act and can't understand how y'all all standing and clap at this rap like it's outstanding. I withstand it enough, take this bitch hand and a snuff, and I'll book you like promoters that hit your manager up. You could be on the floor bleeding if you still acting tough, then yup.
That's the way you get Timberlan'd up.
If you acting like you gangster but a white flag waver,
That's the way you get Timberlan'd up.
Don't suddenly get hot then start fronting on your block,
That's the way you get Timberlan'd up.
If they run up with the drop and you don't come off what you got, then yup.
That's the way you get Timberlan'd up.
The problem with the shit you say is y'all just ABC. My father's a G, you DA, I reside in the D. You ever try to play with me, must be ADD. You gon' have to hire AAA just to fly the A3C. How could you kill a man who you ain't socially a psychoticus? I wrote this beat on papyrus in the pyramid in BC. You gon' see these Timberlands in 3D. You gon' be able to smoke the tree that's on the side of these on GP. As far as war, man, I'm about as prepared as my grandma is for prayer. And I'm a rich player, no handouts at all, dog. I rode this motherfucker, gun stuck to me. I watched the wheels fall off, then I ran out of despair. I send niggas at you in broad day just to air case. Triggers a click clack you, killers a six slack you, that's bareface. Your single exceeds your rep, you ain't worth it to paraphrase. You ain't worth a single step in my circular staircase.
You could be on the floor bleeding if you still acting tough, then yup.
That's the way you get Timberlan'd up.
If you acting like you gangster but a white flag waver,
That's the way you get Timberlan'd up.
Don't suddenly get hot then start fronting on your block,
That's the way you get Timberlan'd up.
If they run up with the drop and you don't come off what you got, then yup.
That's the way you get Timberlan'd up.
I remember the 90s, niggas getting Chuck T'd up. My older brother crippin' chunk C's up. The ops chunk B's up. Then they truck ease up. Right on side of us, time to get out and fight because only a pussy punk freeze up. Throwing hands with a grown man at 15. Did him like an Apollo Brown beat. He got mixed clean. Jumped in an old school Regal, it's time to switch scenes. But they followed us, put out a gun and let that bitch ring. Bullets tore through the door so violently, peep out the irony. My brother was shot and corrupt, said the streets is a mother. That's the reason that I just be like corrupt with his younger brother, cause I keep a Roscoe on side of me. Better yet, aim and click with the Ruger. The shit's calm, then I'm Chuck Taylor in your medulla. But in Brooklyn, no sitcom. I'm hanging with Mr. Cooper in the projects, lacing my gangster boots up. For you, nigga, a Timberland, a sidekick you, Magoo, nigga.
That's the way you get Timberlan'd up.
If you acting like you gangster but a white flag waver,
That's the way you get Timberlan'd up.
Don't suddenly get hot then start fronting on your block,
That's the way you get Timberlan'd up.
If they run up with the drop and you don't come off what you got, then yup.
That's the way you get Timberlan'd up.